Okay, we're back.
All right, yeah,
Will we pick up from where we left off, or are we starting again?
yeah, yeah. Start over. Uh, right, welcome back to another episode of the CubeCast. I am finally back from me break. I need to go away for a while just to, find out who I am. But that is not important because of right now. I am back, and I have a special guest with me today. So, yeah, I'll let him do the honors of introducing himself.
Yeah, my name is Tom. I'm a schoolmate. I'm a friend of Ryan's. We've been talking about doing this podcast for a while, and the opportunity arose today, and I thought I'd take it. So I'm here.
Yeah, indeed. And here we are.
So, did you have a good
Here
night
we
last night, Ryan?
are. Yeah. Body's kind of a bit fucked from yesterday, but
A lot of dancing.
lots of dancing.
Mm. Well, listen, the suit was looking well.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
probably never use it again, but that's whatever. And yeah,
yeah. So I'm gonna actually start it off asking you a question. I'll get straight into it.
sure,
When
do it.
obviously you're a podcaster, who do you look to for inspiration?
What?
Who do you look to for inspiration when it comes to your
Oh,
podcast?
okay. My inspiration. Obviously, I'd probably say like it seemed fairly obvious, but Joe Rogan. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
you
He's
know,
a
uh,
he's a big he's the kind of the pod father as such.
yes, indeed. He
Yeah.
talks the most maddest shit, and I decided, hey, I think I can do that too.
Hmm.
So that's why I created the CubeCast
Yeah.
in the first place. Try out something new.
Yeah, it's a good way to express yourself.
And yeah,
Yeah. And the keep past how long it's been a year, it's what, 6 months old?
it's been, oh yeah, I think it's about, yeah, it's been about a year since I first started this podcast, which is, of course, mad to think, but,
Yeah.
you know,
I imagine it's been a journey of, highs and lows.
yes, indeed it has. And I'm hoping 2023 will be my year,
Hmm.
at
And
least hopefully down the later months, but we shall see.
you say you want
Where
2023 to be your year. Like, what does that look like? What is your year gonna be?
my year, I just want to live it. I just want to live up to myself. Really, I don't care. This isn't about my YouTube channel anymore. Like when I first started, it was all about my YouTube channel, upload. But now since I've now that I took my break, slowed down a bit, and I can just take my time now with videos, I'd say that I can safely say that my mental and physical health is more important to me now than my own YouTube channel. And you know, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So you're this year is about you
indeed,
living
it's
up to
not
your
my YouTube channel anymore.
living up to your standards of yourself. That's so important.
Mm.
Um. So yeah, any topics you want to discuss?
Ari, well, lots of stuff had happened since I took my break, and
Yeah, yeah. We'll go through some events. I mean, what's a big one?
okay, so have you seen any of these fucking AI president videos?
I have where they find video games.
Yeah, somewhere on like TikTok, Instagram, or such, whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
wherever you get your sources. It's been a bit mad because one, it's probably my new favorite kind of, yeah, trend, even though the trend is probably going to die out in like 2 or 3 months time. But
Mm.
I absolutely love the videos. Hell, I'm watching one right now as we speak, but as of I have that pause, so that doesn't
Yeah.
matter. And
You know, you know what I think is so good about that trend?
yeah, go
It
on.
can transcend, genres of humor. It's like you get someone that's interested in like, politician humor, but at the same time there could be like Drake or someone could be also, in the video. So it
Yeah,
captures all elements of the spectrum.
indeed, and it's relatable too because it
We've all been
resembles
in a PlayStation party before.
indeed,
Yeah.
whether it be Discord or it could be something else, like Discord gaming sessions or PS4 parties, like you've said yourself, or any like kind of GCs in general, which
Yeah.
makes it all the more funnier, relatable, and even gas, I should say.
Yeah. Absolutely. Obviously, you're in transition year this year. How are you finding it?
Yeah, it's been grand, really. Haven't had too much trouble,
Hmm.
so
Have you, obviously a lot of extra time transition here. What have you kind of done in that time? Obviously podcasting, but any projects?
well, I'd rather not get too personal since it's going up on YouTube and Spotify, and also I'd rather keep my
Oh yeah,
personal
understandable.
life out of the way with my
Absolutely.
you know online life.
Yeah, that's
Two
understandable.
separate things. Can't let them merge together.
That's very, it's very important that you don't let, you want to keep something separate.
Mm-hmm.
Um, have you been using ChatGPT much? ChatGPT.
Chat GPT. Ah, yeah, I've heard of that, but I don't bother using it at all.
You should. I think it's a fascinating kind of tool. It's a very interesting device. To you could spend all day in it really, just
That
asking
is
it
true.
questions.
There's also others
So
such as fucking character.ai where you can just chat with any character or any real person really, whether it be fictional, real life, whatever it may be. The possibilities are endless with that website.
yeah,
And
have you
I'm
used that?
quite yeah, but yeah, I've been kind of been using it here and there, and it's really good. It is really good.
Like, what do you think the future of AI is?
I I am not quite certain, but I know for a fact that I'm just hoping for the fact that we don't end up such a I hope we don't end up in a fucking I don't know Terminator like apocalypse, something
Yeah,
like that.
but
All right,
the more we learn
like
about AI, the more we learn
I'd
about
love
AI, the more it seems possible.
mm, like I'd love for AI to be sentient, but I'm also kind of scared for them to be sentient because
As
they're
long
going to
as
be
it's in,
soon soon
as long
enough
as
in
we,
the future they'll be taking
yeah,
our job, which is great, but also what the fuck? Like, there's like highs and lows to that, and
mhm,
you know,
yeah, it's understandable. So, talk to me. You record this podcast. What's your editing, kind of time like then afterwards?
I mean my editing software, like
Yeah, yeah.
oh yeah, I use Shotcut, very easy to use.
Hmm.
When you're
And does
first
it?
using it, you have no idea what you're doing. But when you eventually learn to get to know what you're eventually doing, it becomes really easy over time. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
pers I'm quite personally a Shotcut guy.
Understandable. Yeah, very good. And what's the editing time like? How long is it gonna take to edit a video?
Well, it really depends on the video length. I could be taking a good while, or I could be doing it under like 10 or say like 13 minutes or so. It
Hmm.
really depends on the length of how long the video will be.
And your podcast length, kind of like what time length are we looking at? Like,
A podcast, usually it's like it's like Joe Rogan episodes, except it's not like an hour long. It's like in the middle between. I don't want it to be too short, but I also don't want it to be too long either. So that way,
yeah. So, like, let's say after this interview, will there be more? Like, will you have something else to say, kind of on your own?
Well, let's see. I'm usually gonna do I usually do CubeCast episodes by myself nowadays with
Yeah.
a special guest here and there.
Thank you.
But I used to you it used to be a it used to be a full on four-way group, but you know, uh, well, let's just say we just split a bit, and we're all doing our own things now. We're still best buds, but you know,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
not as
Just keeping
active.
it offline.
Yeah, yeah, kind of forgot about Discord and all. So it's just been a bit, I guess, lonely, should I say? Sounds too depressing. But you get what I mean, you
I
know.
get what you mean. I get what you mean. UFOs.
Oh, yeah, fucking Chinese spyware balloons or whatever.
Oh yeah, did you see
Fucking,
that? Yeah, you haven't been doing a podcast since the Chinese balloon, have you?
yeah, I did that. I did that a while ago. That was like, when was it? Uh, yeah, it was a month ago since I did that video, and I was pretty fucking worried at first because it was like, oh shit. I mean, it could just be Chinese balloons, but also we could have accidentally started.
Yeah. I mean, what would be worse, the war with the Chinese or with the aliens?
To be honest, I think I'd rather face the Chinese head on, the full on Chinese army, than deal with a fucking intergalactic invasion. Like, think about it. Okay, aliens, they're probably more technologically advanced, far away, way more superior than us in
Yeah,
like terms of weapons and all. They could whatever they have, they'll fucking obliterate us all.
yeah, more than likely.
It can't be the simple like laser guns and shit you see in movies. Like, oh
I
no,
think
no,
so.
it could be something much worse. Something like the fucking Death Star or something.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. What do you think of nuclear
Uh,
bombs?
on sure. Comparing that to the fucking alien invasions, I'd rather have nuclear fallout than playing
Sure,
having
like
to
an
deal
alien
with.
invasion could leave the planet like dust.
True,
Like a nuclear
but then
bomb,
again, we
yeah,
don't
everything
know.
will still be there.
Also true, actually, good point there. Uh, fuck, this is a tough choice. This is a tough choice now, but
Hopefully, it never
fuck.
comes to it anyway.
Oh, well, hopefully. I mean, we never know anyway. Or we're alone, or
Yeah, I think there could
there.
be a conflict with the Chinese.
Who knows, really? Uh,
Yeah. Do you think we're
but
alone?
I I'd say so.
Yeah. It's hard
Which
possible to
it's a terrifying statement, but it's also a pretty like that's great kind of statement at the same time, simultaneously.
Yeah. Yeah, endless possibility. I mean, I don't know what's worse, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's also shit that I haven't, been keeping up to date with, but I'm trying my best here is, YouTube drama and the such and the
Oh, yeah.
sort. Some, something I assume you're not very caught up on with.
Can't say I'm too caught up on it with, but you talk about it, I'll listen.
True, that is true. There's also planned Mer- plans for America banning TikTok.
Oh, did you see the Congress, the Chinese, the CEO of TikTok?
Yeah, they got his ass up for
But
got
I
his
thought
ass for the
he
con.
spoke very well.
True. True. At the same time, still, they're still. It's not good at all to be stealing data and shit.
No, but you know what?
Considering.
I think when you're on the internet, your data's up for grabs.
Hmm.
The dangerous,
I
the
mean,
dangerous place.
I'd like to get TikTok
Are
if
you not on TikTok now?
no, you know, and since this is an app made from in China, I decided not to.
Why is this?
Dying considering I just don't bother. At first I didn't want to get it at first because the amount of fucking horrendous cringe on there. But now I have a new reason to not buy it, to
The
not get it.
data.
I mean, you know, I'd rather not have my data be stolen and shit. I mean, it's not like every other fucking American Western kind of company does that
Yeah,
themselves.
true.
But still,
Ryan, I'm going down
yeah,
to watch a movie now with my family. It's been
yeah.
an honor.
All right,
If you want me on any other time, just tell me and I'll be there.
right.
Talk
So
to you
see you
later, man.
then. All right, bye bye.